Is it some devil that crawls inside of you?
That has been used.
Dude, I've put my finger in here before, and it's fucking terrifying. Like, just knowing how quick and how easy it could fucking...
Even if you're, like, not even touching the pressure points.
Hold on, I gotta fucking set this shit down. It's hard without any light over here, because I don't want to get too much of it off, because then it's like... I'm inhaling, like, way too much smoke at once.
How different does a cigar hit from a cigarette? Never smoked a cigar before.
You know, I think the real reason I started, that I even gave it a chance, is you don't have to inhale. You don't inhale cigars.
Yeah.
So, this is going to be my first one, like, first time smoking one on a podcast, too. See if I can get it lit. They go out all the time, too.
Blowtorch action. Chiefing on that.
It's been a while. it's been a few weeks. I was smoking one like every 2 weeks or something.
Yeah.
Can't really afford to do that either.
Yeah, how much do they run, like, each?
Like, this one was probably like a $13 cigar.
It's not bad. I bought a $40 pre-roll joint one time.
A pre-rolled joint?
Yeah.
How much was in there?
It was over 1.5 grams.
Okay.
It was LA,
fat.
It was LA Kush, and it had it was a proper pre-roll, and I didn't even get to smoke it.
What happened?
I was taking mushrooms. I took mushrooms for the first time, and we were peaking, and we were like, "Fuck it, like, let's smoke this joint." Because one of the homies was just having a bad time. Like, he just like wasn't. He was not having a good time.
It was his first time on mushrooms too.
It wasn't his first time, actually. He just had a bad experience.
That
and
sucks. How old were you?
This was recently.
Oh, recently?
Yeah,
this was your first
like,
time?
This was like last month.
Right on. Damn, good for you.
Yeah, it was my
I
first
haven't
time.
had a full like trip.
Really?
I've had these mushrooms my friend Joel gave me. Probably shouldn't say that.
My friend.
For like years, like almost 2 years ago now. Back when he was actually, I think, on the podcast, and we had like taken a couple, just like microdosed.
Yeah.
The microdosing's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
I totally get why it's like popular, why there's fucking, what do you call it, like research grants and things going on for that, and like...
Yeah, there's a massive movement behind it, and I mean, I definitely respect it. I understand it. I think it's pretty justified.
Yeah. It just makes you happy.
Yeah.
Just makes you happy, makes things make sense. It changed the way I skate. It was the day I did this episode with him, and I left. Afterwards, went to the college park, and I was just like flowing into things in a way I never did before. And it changed my 50-50 grinds. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
They weren't like a heavy, like gnarly thing anymore. They were just like, I was letting the trucks do the work.
Yeah, it's that lean back and let the front truck just kind of glide.
Exactly.
Yep.
It's like shrooms did that for me.
That's awesome.
It's kind of weird.
I don't know what did that for me. I think just like getting into 50-50s and just leaning too far forward and just getting broke off almost every time, or just like, you know, that happening every time I just lean back. All my pressure just goes on to like my back heel.
You said you hate skateboarding now?
I don't like skateboard. I mean, like, I skate obviously, and I have skated for the last I'm 21. Got my first board when I was 7, so that's 14 years. I've known how to ride a skateboard for 14 years, and like, obviously I loved it.
Yeah.
And I like still do, but right now it feels like it was definitely a phase. It feels like it was a phase. Like, I'm kind of over it now, but if I don't do it, I'm not going to do anything else. There's nothing else I'm going to be
that's
doing.
not true. You pick up hobbies as you get older, especially if skateboarding is a phase. It just was like an early phase because it happened at such a early part of your life, you know?
Yeah, but I also feel like I can't really call it a phase because where I'm at now, as far as, you know, like just things I'm interested in, you know, clothing, the way I dress, like music that I listen to is all ties around skateboarding.
Same here.
Yeah, so it's like I can't really just be like push skateboarding out completely.
It's really hard. It's possible, and I've seen people do it. I feel like certain people, especially when they get older and they have families and marriages and stuff, like they definitely have the outside world influence them more. You know Wade Spare? He used to be on Black Label.
Yeah, I know the name. I know
he was one of the first
OG.
like ATV skaters.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like a skateboarder whatsoever. He looks like a hick. He has a trucker cap, has handlebar mustache, wears flannels, jeans, but does not, you know, posts like pictures of his kids, like videos on Instagram of them like shooting in the backyard. Like there's no fucking remnants of a skater on there. But he was one of the most aggressive, stylish skateboarders to come out of the 90s.
Yeah,
that could be you.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting to see how that happens. But I don't know. I find myself pretty frustrated a lot with skateboarding. Like,
tell me about it.
I just kind of do it so I don't like have a heart attack or something. Like it's cardio. That's really all it is. But yeah, I haven't learned a new trick in years. Been doing the same like.
That's probably why you
grinds.
hate skateboarding.
That's exactly why I hate skateboarding. Yeah.
Is it because you don't want to learn a new trick, or is it because you don't think you can?
I just don't have the drive.
Yeah.
To just be like, okay, I'm gonna learn this trick.
Doesn't challenge you.
I do it I'll try something a few times, and then I'll just be like, do it another time.
I was like that a lot, and I still am. You know, I still have a lot of like pent up frustration. If I don't get a trick quick enough, I stop trying it. But we were talking about this the other day. I feel like when we're alone, we'll like give a couple extra tries for something. You know, oh shit, I'm kind of fucking close. What if I do this? And there's a really no one can understand this unless they're doing it. But when you land that trick, when you're by yourself, it's a very unique satisfaction.
Yeah.
It like you can't replicate it. No one can witness it, because that's a different kind of satisfaction is when there's a witness. It's a completely individual thing in solitude with this. It's like a challenge you step up to, you're challenged by it, you create something, you achieve something. It's so fucking cool. And you don't realize this is happening when you're a kid. You're just like, oh shit, like I fucking...
No, you're just stoked. You're like,
that...
fuck yeah, I just did that. I'm going to do it 3 more times in a row to make sure that I can keep doing it.
That's right. Oh, but like when you do it a couple more times, that's the good part. You're like, I can actually fucking do it. Yep. Holy shit. Dude, I think you can love skateboarding again.
Like I said, I love it and I hate it. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll get past this block. Maybe I won't.
It happened to me. I was probably around your age when it happened.
Yeah.
Oddly enough. Yeah, I forget what kind of... It was working at a fucking skateboard factory and then losing that job.
Yeah.
For those of the people who don't know, I used to fucking make flight decks.
Yeah.
Specifically for Pal Peralta. Yeah, I think they're stupid. Ugliest thing. They fucking slice your shin open.
Yeah.
They're a gimmick. They're a gimmick, and I couldn't believe that we were still making gimmicky things like that in skateboarding.
Dude.
And that was like, we had an entire department. Like, they spent so much money for this. Like, I don't know what they thought they were going to do. Like, revolutionize the skateboard. Like, the wheel's been invented. You know what I mean? You cannot reinvent the wheel. Like the 7-ply Maplewood, that's where it's at.
It is.
That's what the fucking, and they still made those, but a lot of them were like coming from China.
Yeah, all of our mini logo stuff at work.
Yeah,
comes from China.
Exactly, and they send them to Skate One distribution, Chinese maple.
Yeah, I mean, when flight decks first came out, I didn't really think they were like. I thought it was kind of cool. I thought it was ridiculous how expensive they were for like pretty much nothing. I remember they came out with that ad of one being like ran over by that van. Do you remember that? And it just like flexed a little bit. Yeah. And I was like, wow, that's pretty crazy.
It is pretty crazy, but it's also if you skate a board like that, you won't be able to skate another normal skateboard like that.
Yeah.
Because you're learning on it's a different platform.
Yeah.
Still the same shape and everything, but the platform is different. Like you're gonna hurt yourself on your next normal skateboard.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna hurt yourself with the flight deck. Like I think there's a lot of things that weren't considered. But anyways, yeah, losing my job there, that was just like, God, I realized like, dang, skateboarding is a lot of bullshit, and the industry, and like it just really soured me. Where I was like, I don't give a fuck about these people. Don't give a fuck about me. They don't give a fuck about skateboarders. They don't give a fuck about anything except like the dollar amount.
Yeah.
Not necessarily true for all board companies. I'm assuming, but a lot of it, like, it opened my eyes to the way other board companies might be run, and how, like, on the outside, we're like, I wonder how, like, Baker Boys distribution is, how they're doing it. Like, who on the inside is the asshole equivalent to so-and-so. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, like...
It trips me out.
I understand what you mean. Baker was doing pretty bad with their distribution, because of COVID. Their factories and, like, their suppliers, I think, are down in Mexico. And they were hit super bad with COVID. I think they lost a few people, like a few people died.
Oh shit.
So they were super slammed.
Damn.
So we weren't really getting Baker stuff in, but I think they're doing better now. We're just getting like a shit ton of Baker in right now.
I was gonna say, isn't that like the best selling board company?
Dude, Baker is insane. Everyone is skating Baker. They just did a collab with some artist, some random artist who's. I've seen like their stuff sell for a lot on like eBay.
Oh really?
Yeah, but dude, I think it's the ugliest series I have ever seen. We got these boards in a couple of months ago, and like me and this other dude, we were like, dude, these are so ugly.
I gotta look them up. Look it up.
Like, people are skating these, and they were selling like crazy, and we finally sold out of them, and I was like, thank God.
You don't have any more?
They should be on the website.
The Barry guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate that series. And every time we sell out, we just get more in. Like, we just get like hundreds more in, and I'm like, are you serious?
Yeah, not a fan. I've seen better Baker boards, but honestly, just the shit kids will buy anyways.
Yeah.
I'd rather skate that Barry series than most of Plan B's graphics that have ever existed since they came back.
When I was at the beach earlier, I saw this dude walking down the beach, like, with a Plan B setup. It was kind of weird. Like, I was like, dude, you're on the beach. And it's not like this was just like a beach that was right off the street. Like, it's a solid hike down to the beach.
Yeah.
He just like totally wanted to bring his board, I guess. I was like, you're a tool.
You're a tool.
You're a fucking tool.
Plan B, like, those people aren't tools to me. But some of the graphics, like, were so bad.
Yeah.
They were all just like the logo, a color, and the name mixed around. That's all there was to it. I don't know why or where or how the fuck.
Yeah.
Well, like the first time their graphics started getting better since they came back in the early 2000s was when Cole got on. Chris Cole.
Too young for that, dude. I don't remember
you're not
that.
too young.
I don't remember that.
You just don't know, and that's fine.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
That their graphics were like decent then. I don't really look at them now, but fucking...
Yeah. I really liked Plan B when I was about 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I discovered, like, Paul Rodriguez, I was like,
P-Rod.
this is sick. Like, respect. And I had a lot of Plan B tech decks.
I have a couple. I have a Paul Rodriguez Plan B tech deck. It's in my room over there.
I would get them taken away a lot. 2nd grade, dude. I was always getting my tech deck stolen, and I would have to, like, either come back in at lunch to, like, get them, or, like, after school. And sometimes we would just straight steal them back.
Oh, all the time.
Yeah, just like little shit.
All the
kids
fucking time.
We were just like,
I remember one time, shout out to my fucking old classmate, Brandon Weber. We were in the computer lab in 6th grade, and I had a tech deck, and the fucking teacher took it from me. I wasn't doing anything on the computer. I hate computers. I didn't know. I was not a computer guy. Still to this day am not.
Yeah.
Like, I know there's more I could be doing, like, with the podcast and with technology, but I did not grow up in a technology or in a household with any tech. So the tech deck is the only tech I had. Anyways, she took this tech deck, and I was just like, fuck, day ruined, you know? And I guess she was wearing these, like, dumb girl pants that had short pockets, non-existent pockets, basically. And she tried to, like, put it in there, and she was walking away, and her name was Mrs. Fredericks or Mrs. Fredrickson or something like that. She had dropped it, and my buddy Brandon fucking picked it up, and he's like, dude, look what I got. She dropped it. I got it back for you. This is so fucking cool. I'll never forget that. Because, like, I didn't get my tech decks, like, taken. I was very, very protective of them.
Yeah.
That's why I still have a shoebox full of them to this day in my adult apartment.
Yeah, dude, I have one just sitting on, like, my desk at work, a little station. Nice.
I just took one. I just took one out of my car today. A 01.
Dude, I like the 01s. Zero came out with their 27 Club series.
Don't like that series.
I think it's kind of cool.
I thought it was weird that they were all, like, musicians, and then Basquiat was on there for Chris Cole. It was like Chris Cole and music and, like, heavy metal and, like, all the. It's just like, did he really not like any of the 27 Club musically that he took the artist?
And I'm sure he had, like, first dibs on graphics, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless he's just super inspired by it.
I do Hendrix or Jim Morrison. That's about it.
Yeah, there's like a Kurt Cobain one.
Yeah, not my thing.
I can't remember who else, but yeah,
I thought Janis Joplin.
Yeah, I thought those were kind of cool.
Basquiat, and then there's more. Amy Winehouse is in the 27 Club. I don't know.
27 Club is very interesting. I think 27 is a solid time to die. I think that's a solid age. I don't really want to
Don't
get,
say
like,
that, dude.
old.
I'm 26 in a couple weeks.
You'll be fine, dude.
The thing I didn't like about that series was the white lighter on the top grain. Because they, like, included why they had the white lighter.
Yeah.
Because it's a big, like, myth, urban legend, urban myth, whatever it's called, that all the 27 Club members that died had a white lighter with them, which is complete bullshit, because the white Bic lighter and a white lighter like that wasn't even invented until after Hendrix, Morrison, and Janis Joplin had already died. So I was just like, ugh.
I've heard about, white lighters, like, just kind of being like bad luck, but I didn't know that they were like, they said, I didn't know that was a thing. That's pretty ridiculous. That's pretty awesome.
Do you know any good urban legends, urban myths? Is it urban legends or urban myths?
Urban legends.
Okay. Just doesn't sound right. I don't know.
Not really. Not any. I can't just, like, think off the top of my head, like, oh, this urban legend. Like,
I know. I just didn't know. I didn't know if, like, you made you think of one.
Yes, this is my favorite
kind of
one.
an odd question. Do you know any urban legends, bro?
I'm sure I know plenty.
Do you have any superstitions? Like when you skate, do you have like everyone has OCD when they skate? I think skateboarding brings out people's OCD. It's talked about kind of casually in skateboarding, where, like, people have, like, certain tics, little idiosyncrasies Where they like, tap their wheels, spin their board?
No, but I refuse to skate anything but like raw trucks.
You can't have a painted truck or a graphic truck?
No, like colored trucks, like I just don't like that. It's just not my thing. I know some people like having really colorful setups, but like,
Ugh,
dude,
gross.
you can't like that grip with graphics.
Ugh. I can only ride black grip.
Yeah.
Nothing. The only thing that can be on my grip now is matte. My friend Matt Diaz had died.
Yeah.
Matt forever. That's the only
Yeah.
thing I'll put.
Well,
that works for some reason. Every other time I put something on the grip tape,
yeah.
horrible time with the board.
I can do like die cut stuff that has like, you know, like there's one that I skated that had like the independent logo like punched out.
That's cool.
My last board actually was my first time skating a board that had grip with a graphic on it, but it just said independent in like super dark gray, so you could like barely see it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that might work.
But I see like, you know, hundreds of
Ugh.
setups a day sometimes, and a lot of them like those mini logo wheels, you know, how it's like a pack of like 4 different colors.
Yeah.
Drives me fucking insane.
You don't like the 4 different colors?
I don't even like 2 different colors.
I used to dye my wheels.
Really?
Yeah, there was this old Strange Notes. Do you remember Strange Notes? Did you ever get the free DVDs from skate shops? Or is that before your
No.
time?
One of the very last like free videos I got from a skate shop was like some Thrasher, like
The Prevent This Tragedy?
no.
Bacon Destroy?
It was a Thrasher, dude. I'm not gonna remember the name.
All right.
Even if I try, I'm not gonna remember.
All right.
But I got one of those. I got Stay Gold B-sides. I don't know what happened to that.
Dude.
I was like 14.
Gnarly fucking video.
Yeah.
Stay Gold came out when I was 15.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking... I watched it and immediately went outside and landed a 540 flip. I was so juiced and so amped. I tried to do a tray flip, and I was so like pumped from that video. My legs like overdid it, and it did a 540 flip. I was like, ah! It was right after watching Brian Herman's part.
Yeah.
Oh man, the fucking
Brandon Westgate is in that video, dude. My God.
I don't think he'll ever top that video part.
What is he up to now?
He's on
do you
New
know?
Balance, and I think he's still on Element. He just had a part come out. It was pretty good. Like, it was unfuckwithable Brandon Westgate.
Yeah.
But that Stay Gold part, I don't think you can ever replicate it.
He is the reason that I wanted to learn how to power slide. I remember a very specific clip. I don't even remember the tricks. I just remember him landing. I think it was either a rail or a fat gap into like an alley, but there was a wall, so he had to like power slid like perfectly into the wall, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck he just did, but I'm gonna learn how to do that.
That's what fucking gets me is I love power sliding into shit.
Yeah.
Power sliding and like truck bashing a ledge or something.
Yeah.
So
Truck
good.
Yeah, or just like smacking your tail on a pole or something. It's always fun when you're skating down the street.
Oh yeah. Fuck, dude. This cigar's not bad. It's kind of. What were you at? You were asking if a cigarette was harsher?
No, it was just like, what's the difference? Because obviously you can see the fucking difference, but like when it comes to actually smoking it, like what is?
You know, the thing with a cigarette is it's really brief. It's really kind of isolated.
Yeah.
You know, you have to leave the room. You have to go outside the bar. You have to go outside. There's a smoking section.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, oh God, I gotta go over here, whatever. It's 10, I don't even know how long it takes to smoke a cigarette because I've done it so few times.
Yeah.
I used to pretend to smoke. I used to not inhale cigarettes when I'd smoke them. I just did it to look cool. The only reason to do it, really only reason to smoke a cigarette. It does look cool, but you're inhaling it, you're coughing, it's a different habit. You smoke multiple a day,
Yeah.
I know there's people who smoke multiple cigars, but this is like a ritual.
Yeah.
Like, this is gonna take the conversation. You know what I mean? Like, this is like a really good fucking, I don't know. Like, there's a whole culture behind it. There's not Cigarette Aficionado magazine, but there's a Cigar Aficionado magazine. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've browsed the cigar subreddit before, just like out of curiosity. It's pretty interesting how, like, I just think, like, posting, like, you're so passionate about cigars that you're gonna, like, I'm gonna go to this subreddit.
So, dude, you know
and
what?
I'm gonna talk to other
I
people
didn't
who
get
love
on
cigars.
Reddit until this year.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I would end up on Reddit and I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing? I didn't understand it. I didn't understand how it worked, but
It's interesting.
it is really interesting.
There's so much.
I follow so many random things, the subreddits now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow the cigar one by the end of the night. I guarantee it.
There's one of my favorite subreddits called The Bull Wins.
The Bull Wins?
It's called The Bull Wins.
Spell it for me.
Like THE
Bull.
Bull BULL wins. And it's literally
Like the bull or the bull?
the bull, like
The
a
fuck
bull,
is
like
that?
a cow, like a bull.
Oh, you're saying it so funny to me.
The bull.
You're
Bull.
like
Bull?
the way you
oh,
say
the
it.
bull wins. The bull wins.
The bull wins. You're
Yeah,
saying
the-
like Buell to me.
I'm really enunciating on the U there.
Sorry.
The bull wins.
It's
called-
okay. It's okay.
The
What's
bull
the bull
wins.
wins? Oh! I know. I already know
Yeah.
what it is. I already know.
Yeah.
Now that I know you're
No,
talking about a bull.
and it's literally just dudes, like matadors, just getting fucking gored. Like,
That's fucked up. Can you watch that shit? Like,
Yeah, no,
people
you-
getting
yeah, you
fucked
can
up?
watch
No,
it.
I mean, like, can you as a person tolerate watching like that shit?
yeah, I mean, growing up, like, I was growing up like 13, 14. The internet was really like, I feel like at that point everything was really edgy. Live Leak was like at its peak. Like, you could pretty much get away with posting anything on the internet at that point.
Dude, seriously, you know the you ever watch SpongeBob?
I've watched SpongeBob, yes.
You know when there's they're trying to go into that like tough ass bar. It's like called the Rusty Nail or something, and then there's
Oh, Salty Spittoon.
yeah, Salty Spittoon. That's
Yeah.
right. And then the other place is like the like
Oh, Weenie Head Jr.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, the internet in 2012, Salty Spittoon, and then the internet now. And I was thinking about it, and I was
It's
like,
no joke,
damn, dude,
Like,
the internet now is a fucking pussy
You
ass.
you can't post
nerf
anything
ass-
online.
Nothing, dude. The shit. The shit.
Every
that,
once in a
like,
while, though, I'll see some outrageous shit, and
I try to hold it down.
it's
just a little bit.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
The stuff that like people get just feel the need to comment on or like they don't like anymore. I'm like, whoa, like people that I grew up with in that Salty Spittoon era.
No, I exactly. That's
It's like,
what I'm
dude,
saying.
you
It's like
used
the
to
same
share
people-
beheading
the same
videos.
People,
I can't.
dude. Yes.
Ugh.
I'm
You can't
glad
share a
that I'm
meme
not
mocking
Yeah.
anything. Dude.
Well, I was talking
it's
to
not
Coben.
even real. It's a meme. It's fake. It's not
I
even
was,
the video.
I was talking to Coben about that this morning. We were just talking about how like some of the same people that like we used to just like shoot the shit with, like we were just idiots with, are not the same. Like they're not very like accepting of just kind of like crude humor, which I understand.
We need to start a group chat. We just share that shit. That's what I do. That's what group chat. Dude.
Yes.
What goes down in the group chat stays in the group chat.
It stays in the group chat.
Just the shit that could like ruin people's lives and careers in group chats.
Yes. Dude,
it's like
the
it's
internet,
not even that any of them believe it. You just have to top your friend because
it's the shock value.
it's the shock value.
Yeah, you can like see a video of someone being like murdered online. Like I've seen people straight up just like
Me too.
battered to fucking death on the internet.
I've almost fainted watching videos. I'm a little bitch.
Yeah, no, you can see that stuff and be like, holy fuck, that is ridiculous. but not be like, it's valid. I respect it. Like,
Dude.
No, it's fucking ridiculous. And it fucks with your head, especially when you're that young, but it's like, it's the shock value, you know? And
it traumatizes you.
Yeah, I'm definitely desensitized.
It's weird, like
now.
our parents and grandparents were probably desensitized by how rough life was, and we're like desensitized by how rough the internet has shown us how rough life is.
Yeah. I used to post a lot of really edgy shit online just because I thought it was funny. And now I've learned to just kind of like tone it down a bit. I think just in general I've mellowed out.
What I learned is that the people aren't appreciating the edgy mockery and like, you know, cringy shit and all that. Like, if you don't also post lifestyle photos, good things, happy things, just like with everything in life, it's balance, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like you balance the negativity out and with some positivity, people will learn to appreciate both just by default, you know?
Yeah, I post a lot of just like random day-to-day stuff on Instagram, but every once in a while I feel like I'll slip in just a fucking ridiculous meme, just something so stupid.
You'll surprise me sometimes. Y'all be like, oh damn, fucking Will's on it.
Yeah, dude. Every once in a while I'll be like I'll just see something that will just make me laugh, and I think everyone else needs to see. And there are a lot of people that follow me that like I've never even met in person. Like I've never even talked to this person, but like we're just kind of like somehow
internet friendship.
Yeah,
dude.
Not even friendship. Like we just follow each other.
Yeah.
And
an acquaintance.
I'll lose followers every once in a while. It's just like some random person who just like doesn't understand, which is it's fair. You know, I see some shit that people post and I'm like, the fuck are you on, bro? Like, you're ridiculous. But
that people probably say the same shit about me. I know for a fact because like Kylie will be like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, babe,
no.
I swear, like,
you've posted some things. I can't really remember any in particular, but like you've posted some shit that like I will just be like, okay, like nice.
It is the dumbest badge of honor I have is any online presence.
Yeah.
What I really want to get back to is just more content of myself being the piece of shit instead of just like a meme someone else shared. You know how many times I share something just because someone put my thoughts into words before I did?
Yes.
When I really should have just like, you know, like people mock those dudes who just sit in their trucks with their like wraparound glasses, like talking to shit. And it's just like, I used to do shit like that all the time. Like as much as people might not agree with it, the amount of interaction and people, I didn't know people actually listened to you as a person when you talk to the phone camera, because I don't. When my phone's always on silent, I never have the sound on. I don't listen to videos. If someone's talking in their stories and you view and you look at who viewed your story, if my name's on there, I didn't listen.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything.
I'm glad you touched on that.
I'm just clicking right through. I don't fucking... Oh, God, dude. Because just like I'm sure people think of me, I think of them this same way, where it's like, oh, did you have something thought-provoking to say? Did you have... Oh, you know what? You know, I just think it's funny how... No, fucking here we go.
No, dude, the internet is to spew bullshit. That is what I use it for. Like, every once in a while, like, I'll post something that I genuinely, like, care about and like want people to also be concerned with.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I'm usually just shit posting because it's the internet, you know. Everyone does it, and like you said, if you see my name, like I viewed your story or whatever.
Yeah.
Odds are, I viewed your story. I didn't see it, but I viewed it. It's there. Maybe I remember it. I probably don't. Some people I really do. I do care, and I will watch their story and like they'll like share a post.
Oh, I guarantee the people hearing this that think it's them we're ignoring, probably the people we listen to.
Exactly.
But probably not, bitch.
Maybe, I don't know.
Fuck, I had a thought. What was I gonna say?
I wonder if any of anyone in your audience will actually listen to this, because we don't have many, like, we have mutual friends, but I feel like we also you have a lot more friends that just, like, I don't.
Well, I'm also a few years older than you. I've collected a few more friendships.
Exactly.
I went to 6 high schools, so you meet a lot of people through that way. I've lived in a lot of different towns on the Central Coast, even down here, having friends down here now, essentially. Like, I have coworkers that listen to my podcast now.
That's awesome.
And I'm just like, wow, that's really cool. Now I can't talk shit about you, motherfucker. But yeah, like, it'll surprise you. I guarantee it. Like, if I don't tell anyone how many downloads their episodes get. I'll tell them, like, hey, doing well, you know. But it surprises me who gets more listens sometimes, because I'm like, this is someone nobody knows. There's nothing, like, not remarkable about him, but, like, this is like a young man like you. Like, I don't know if people are going to connect with the skateboarding thing, but I have a lot of fucking listeners that are skateboarders, thankfully. And I find myself more and more getting to talk about it. Like my last episode with fucking Bruno, my friend from Santa Maria. You know, I know him almost exclusively through skateboarding at the Rec, and our friend Matt passing away. You know, and it just, like, fucking, I bet so many of his friends and my friends, he shares it. I think the biggest thing too is, like, if the person that is on my podcast doesn't share that they're on a podcast, that really affects, like, who's gonna listen to it.
True.
I've had that a couple times where I'll post a podcast with someone and they won't share it, and it's just like, hey dude, the fuck? What is your problem? Like, you gotta, this is small. I need you to help me promote this. Like, you are 50% of this conversation.
I mean, the least you can do is just be like, hey, even if you don't care that much, like,
just like
just share it, dude. Just share it.
People are so shy. They're so humble about it. They'll post selfies all day, but as soon as they're actually, like, interfaced with, they'll just be like, I know it's just me. I probably said something stupid, but, you know, check it out. Like, they're so funny. It's hilarious.
I don't take selfies.
I thought I didn't, but
I'll snap the old mirror. You know, like the old mirror selfie, like in my room or something.
The worst. It's the worst one.
I'll snap that one. Or, like, I like to take pictures in mirrors that are in, like, really just, like, random fucking mirrors. I was at a yard sale one time, and there was, like, those, like, rounded mirrors that are typically in, like, sketchy liquor stores. There was one of those just sitting on the floor. I took a selfie in that. I thought that was pretty sick. Got the whole fit.
Fair enough. The whole fit.
I was fucking fitted that day, so I deserved it.
I 100% don't dress nice enough or, like, cool enough anymore.
Yeah.
I was watching these old videos that my friend and me made when we were in junior high and high school. Old skate videos. I dressed so cool. I was watching one video. I had, like, an Iron Maiden, a Sex Pistols, Pink Floyd, Black Sabbath, and, like, a Led Zeppelin t-shirt, like, all in one video. And I was like, I was the coolest 8th grader that ever existed.
Dude, yeah, for an 8th grader, like, if I saw an 8th grader on that, I'd be like, okay, very nice. But if I saw an 8th grader, like, at the skate park wearing one of that, I'd be like,
get the fuck away from me.
Get the fuck away from me, dude. Like,
poser.
Just leave me alone. Not that you were going to talk to me anyways. Yeah. Just leave me alone.
It's kind of weird being an adult at a skate park. Do you ever think about that?
I don't really feel like an adult yet. I mean, yeah, I'm 20. I'm 20 on paper. Yeah, 21 years old. That's an adult. You know,
if you told someone you were 16, they might buy it.
Exactly.
You're a youthful, skinny young man.
Okay,
you know?
I got stoned with my best friend Ian. I don't think you know him.
Well, is it Ian or Ian?
It's Ian. It's just like Ian. But we've been, like, best friends for, 10 years or so.
I've heard. Yeah.
I've definitely mentioned him around you.
I think I've heard a story. Go ahead. You got stoned with Ian?
his sister also has a friend that like we were all living in the same house together. So she's known me for forever, and we got pretty stoned. And one time we hadn't seen each other for like 5 years or something, and this was recently, and she was talking about how, just mentioned how like I wasn't a man, like I was still like,
what?
She's like, he's like grown up, and he's like not a man. She just like said it to me, and I was like, oh my god, dude, like
what a
I don't think she meant anything rude by it.
She doesn't know how that feels, though.
Exactly. I don't think she meant it as like a blow to like my masculinity, but I was already like, wow, like, yeah, you know, I don't view myself as, you know, the most like masculine, like.
Is that what it is? Do you not view yourself as masculine? Is that like an adult man to you? Is that what you mean?
I feel like when other people look at me, they don't really see, you know, I look pretty young. Like
you do, but
I act 21 years old. I feel like
I don't know about
21
that.
years old.
You might drive like a 21-year-old.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now.
I drive like a 16-year-old.
Everything I've ever told Kylie about you, like she said this the other day. She's like, God, he sounds really mature out of like all your friends. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, he kind of is. Like he's definitely like, I don't know. I think there's a lot of mature things about you that make you like a very like potent individual, an adult man, whatever you want to call it. Those things are really like, Ian's sister might not know these things or, you know, relate those things to masculinity or manhood or adulthood or whichever label you want to give it. But I'm just going to put that to bed right now. Like you and also you have the voice of a fucking man. In a way, I don't have a deep voice as much as I'd like. I don't know if it's from smoking hard, real cigarettes like you do.
I actually don't smoke that much, but yeah. I mean, thank you. I've gotten that about my voice many times. You know, since I was like 16. I don't know what happened. I got made fun
Puberty.
I got made fun of a lot in high school. Like the first half of high school, people thought I was gay because of the way that I talked, you know, like it was to the point of like one time, like my mom called me like kind of concerned because she had heard from like one of my cousins that like there were like rumors that like I was like gay, and it was like the way that I talked, and like I know.
How did you talk? Is it like this? Or are you talking about like?
I think I've always talked the same, you know, the same like cadence, you know, the same rhythm.
Yeah.
But my voice was just higher. I was, you know, like I said, I was like 14.
I understand.
I was 14,
I understand.
15. I can see it, but
because
it was to the point of like my mom was calling me about what people at my high school were saying.
Will, are you a faggot?
No, she didn't. It's not even that I was gay. Like it wasn't even. She wasn't like. I could totally have 100%. You know.
Was she concerned? Was she ready to disown you?
No. It wasn't. It wasn't about me being gay. It was like I think it was just about me like just being okay with like
the way you spoke.
No, with people saying all of these things, and like I didn't give a shit.
Oh,
like
okay.
I fucking hated everyone in high school. Like I feel bad.
You weren't combating them.
Exactly. I was just like whatever, and it made sense. I mean, at that point, like I know me and Orlando had like kissed a few times.
That's
like
funny.
Me and Coben like had kissed a few times, and it was.
I love those guys. I was touching all my friends' dicks last night. I got so drunk, they had to ask me to stop, and then Kylie was like, "For real? Are you kidding me?" And I'm like, "That's what she said." I was so drunk, I have no idea. So I don't know. So.
Yeah.
Who knows?
But those kisses, like those are just like just kissing the homies. Like that's your boy. And I never.
Did you ever, like, your dad ever kiss you as a kid? You know, ever get a fatherly smooch from your dad?
I never did.
Not like the Tom Brady style.
I never
but,
even really got like. I got hugs. Got hugs from my dad, but like I said,
cool.
I didn't really grow up.
Not a lot of people get hugs from their dad. I tell you what.
My dad told me he was. I think we talked about this last time. My dad told me he was proud of me once, and that was like, that was a big moment for me.
I'm not saying my dad's never said it, But I am saying I don't remember him ever saying it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it would take for him to say. It's not that he's not proud of me, I think. It's that I don't think I've done something that's elicited that specific response.
Yeah.
He probably just doesn't know that someone wants to hear him say it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I didn't even do anything. I just turned 18. I think he was just stoked that I like hadn't died or like had a kid yet.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Well, yeah, because at 18, 19, like, no kid, I'm already doing better than he was. Like,
oh, take that, Dad.
So
I'm
yeah,
proud of you, Dad.
He had me at 19, 20. So like, I wasn't even supposed to graduate high school. Somehow pulled that one off. Like, I don't know. I got the old.
I'd be proud of you for that.
Yeah, I got the old. Proud of you.
That's cool.
I was stoked on that.
You know, the more you say this, the more I'm thinking my dad said it to me. Maybe it just didn't mean a lot to me at the time, so I couldn't recall the instance. A lot of people don't know, like, that's like really important to hear.
Yeah,
like, we want to hear that as kids. Like, validation is really important. I don't know how a lot of people do it and not having approval from parents.
Yeah. Well, I got it a lot from my mom, but it didn't. For some reason, just didn't mean as much, and it never has meant much coming from anyone really that they're proud of me, because it's like a lot of the things that I get, I'm proud of you for, like,
you're not proud of.
It's not that I'm not proud of, but it like I feel like it's not really deserving like of a I'm proud of you. It's just I was just doing what I was supposed to do. But
you gotta understand that though. Like, you were doing what you're supposed to do. It's so easy not to.
This is true.
I didn't graduate high school. I had to take a exit exam. You know, it's like, it looks 1 star shinier than a fucking GED.
Yeah.
I took the proficiency exam. I didn't get a proud of you from anyone for that. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't learn how to drive a car till I was your age now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I didn't try out for anything. I wasn't outgoing in any way. I didn't get it. I didn't hear a lot of those things. But I'm sure if I had graduated high school and, you know, my grandma got to come to the graduation. I remember one of my brothers graduated and my dad didn't tell my grandma, and she was so hurt that she couldn't go and didn't get to go. And that was like the only time I had ever witnessed my grandmother like upset at my dad. Like, holy shit, that's fucking deep. That's a deep cut when you're a grandparent and you don't get to see when your first grandchild graduate. That hurts. Maybe it was Nolan. Maybe it was my second oldest. I don't know. Regardless, fuck.
Yeah, I almost didn't graduate. If I didn't move down here my senior year, I wouldn't have graduated. Just because, like, weird requirements between different school fucking.
Were you a fuck up in high school? Were you getting in trouble a lot?
Dude,
were you smoking the reefer, son?
I actually did not smoke much through high school. It made me super anxious, so I just kind of stayed away from that.
You know what I just realized today?
What's up?
You know Adam Cannon?
No.
You know, does that name ring a bell though?
Who?
He's
okay. Is that the dude that he would skate College Park sometimes? Right?
Yeah. He's an older guy. He always had a beard, like a goatee.
Yeah.
Skated like kind of baggy pants.
Yeah.
Would always do the front side tray flip somehow on the fucking.
I don't remember. No, I don't remember that. But that name sounds. If I saw his face, I'm sure I'd remember.
Yeah. Anyways,
if he was someone that skated at College Park.
Yeah, he lives in Lompoc.
Yeah.
And I used to go over to his house, jam with him, and sometimes he's a big filmer. He films a lot, actually. Yeah. Like, I think no disservice to him, I hope. I think of him in my head as a filmer a lot, even though he's a really, really fucking good skateboarder, does a lot of those nose blunt yankins and stuff.
It's like really trick.
Really, I love the way he skates. I could watch a whole fucking part of his anytime. He's... anyways, I used to go like on little filming trips with little day trips. And sometimes I'd go he used to work for this plumbing company. I used to go do like jobs with him for a day or two during the summers. Anyways, he used to smoke weed in the car, and this was years before I smoked weed. And I didn't realize it, that I was getting like hotboxed and contact high in his car. And I remember I'd always like get so nervous and so paranoid, and so I'd get like anxiety when I was with him. And I didn't understand why. I didn't like call it out like, oh, I guess I'm going to be anxious with Adam today. Like I just notice it. And then at the end of the day, he'd like drop me off at home, and it'd be dark, and I'd be like walking out of the trip of the day. You know what I mean? Like the high.
That weird, it's like a weird like high hangover.
Like, oh, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, you feel almost kind of like a little slimy, a little crusty. You're like, ugh, like, what is this? And I like realized it today because I was thinking about having him. I hope I get to have him on the podcast soon. I was getting fucking high years before, and I'd get anxiety attacks and get paranoia and panics with him. And it's so fucking funny because I was always like, oh, I never smoked weed. Like, I'm okay. I don't do that. He's tricking me into getting high with him all the fucking time. In the fucking van and car. And you kind of get high from cigars too. It's not like a THC stone, because that's like psychoactive. It's like a cool head rush. You get like a cool buzz from it. Which is really interesting.
I having cigarettes for me, that first one of the day.
That nicotine.
That nicotine rush was just
lights your head up.
Dude, nothing like that first nicotine rush of the day.
Oh man, I've never had that. I don't even know what that's like.
Oh, dude, gets you going. First
Of the day.
Gets
First in the day.
I try to not smoke every day. It's just, I feel like I'm helping myself a little bit by trying, that tolerance. I don't want to build up that tolerance, and that tolerance turning into a dependency.
Yeah, cigarettes, they're fucking sneaky.
Yeah.
Like that. I've seen it happen where like my friends will just kind of casually smoke a cigarette here or there.
Yeah.
And then before I know it, I'm like, where the fuck's Eric? Like,
he's outside.
He's outside.
He's outside.
Hey, Eric. Hey, you're still out there. Got it. It just has to have one.
Yeah.
But also, I have like a secondhand addiction to it.
Yeah.
Like my family always smoked inside the house when I was a kid.
Fuck.
So that was kind of heavy.
Yeah.
And
that
then
is heavy.
After we moved out of this one house, they stopped. It was always an outdoor thing.
Yeah.
But because they smoked inside so much when I was a kid, I would have to go outside when they smoked because, like, just subconsciously, not even realizing.
You just wanted to get the fuck out of there.
Well, like, no, like, I'd follow them.
Oh.
I'd go to where they're smoking. Like,
I thought you meant you would go outside to get away from the smoke.
No, I think because it was, it was so bad, like, the teachers and, like, faculty at schools thought when I was a kid thought I smoked because my clothes always smelled like cigarettes.
Yeah.
They thought I was a super bad kid. And I was defiant. That was on every report.
Yeah, I bet you were a fucking handful.
Yeah. In more ways than one. But even to this day, like they smoke in the garage now. So I that's the hangout spot. They're always in there. No one hangs out in the fucking living room or something, or the kitchen or the dining room table. Like none of that. Like they go to you've been in my apartment in Lompoc before?
No, I had never been in there. I remember where it was. I had, for some reason, like been over there one or two times.
Yeah.
Years ago.
Anyways, it's like the hangout spot is the fucking garage. That's where everyone, that they do all their shit, and so now I'm just out there, and like now I have a cigar to smoke. So last time I was up there, I smoked a cigar with them. I was fucking hammered though, so I totally wasted it. It was this really good cigar too. It was 2019 cigar of the year. Kylie got it for me for I I want to say our anniversary. I think it was a present from her. Super fucking. She won the anniversary gift giving. I don't know if you've ever been competitive with gift giving.
Nope. I wish.
What's the coolest gift you ever got?
What's up?
What's the coolest gift you ever got?
Sheesh. The coolest gift,
Or like the best, or like
a
most
really memorable gift for me was a going away present from I think it was Coben, Orlando, Ricky, all the boys.
Yeah.
It gave me like a blank skateboard that I still have. It's like a crazy shaped one that I have in my trunk. I think you've seen it.
I think so. Yeah.
There was like an orange anti-hero beanie in there. We kept making this joke about this Pepsi can. It was an empty can of Pepsi that was like in Coben's room, and for some reason, like this joke just caught on that
Inside joke.
That it just like a joke that just like caught on that it was Coben's first Pepsi, and so we carved into the can Coben's first Pepsi, and
Coben or Orlando?
I think Matthew carved it in, but like.
Wait, you said it was Orlando's first Pepsi, but
Coben's first Pepsi.
Oh, okay.
It was Coben's first
it.
Pepsi.
Okay.
Because it was Coben's room and it was like empty.
Gotcha. I was thinking Orlando when you said it for some reason.
Yeah, we're just like always on some fucking hive mind shit when we're together. So it just caught on, and yeah, it was a little package. I thought that was really funny because it was so random, and in the moment I didn't think it would like mean much, but now I'm looking back. That was what, 5?
Is that when you moved down here to finish high school?
Yeah, it was when I moved down here. That, and then on my final day of the very last day in Lompoc before moving down here, Coben brought me a poppy seed muffin, because poppy seed muffins are the best muffin.
They are. Agreed.
I'm glad we could agree on that.
Absolutely.
Anyone who doesn't agree should probably just eat another one. But we would always go get poppy seed muffins, like either after we skated. We would go to that donut shop off of Laurel and H.
I would go there at 3 in the fucking morning,
Yep.
dude. Hell yeah.
And they would have the gooey donuts
because I live right there.
Yeah. Yeah, we would go there after we would skate. We'd usually get a poppy seed muffin, and that was just our thing for a couple of years. So on the last day, he brought me a poppy seed muffin for the road. I ate
the
it,
sweetest.
and it was so good. And that was one of the last. Once I moved down here, like I just don't really eat poppy seed muffins that much. But in my last relationship,
they probably wouldn't even fucking mean
it's
shit
just
now.
a fucking Costco muffin, dude. It's the best muffin. And you know, in my last relationship, like my girlfriend at the time, like she didn't understand that. Like she was always like, anytime we were going places or anytime she went somewhere, like she was buying whatever poppy seed muffin they had for me to like try. And like, don't get me wrong, they were all good. I had some fucking primo poppy seed muffins.
I know exactly what you're saying, though.
Nothing compares to like fucking Costco poppy seed.
It is so nice when like a girlfriend or or a mom, someone who has that like
yeah,
they try to do something nice,
yeah,
because they know it's something that makes you happy,
yeah,
and it's kind of off,
yeah,
you know. It's like someone's like, "Oh,
it was always off," and I was always so thankful, you know. Like,
I heard you like so and so I got you something kind of, you know.
Yeah.
That's so funny. That's such a like.
I heard you like Hershey's, so I got you a fucking cookies and cream bar.
Yeah,
that's what
it's
it
just
is.
like, thanks.
Yeah,
you
you're
know?
like, thanks.
Very close, but no.
I will put this to use, and I will enjoy it, but not in the same way.
That's funny. It's like your friend who likes like IPAs or something. You get him some cheap ass IPA. He's like, he knows it's trash, but you're trying.
Yeah.
Dude, but no, seriously, those are real friends right there.
Exactly.
All of those things. I could not do the same for any of my friends. I don't know. Maybe I don't have the quality of friendships you do. Maybe I'm just an asshole. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, probably.
That's funny.
I've gotten some other. My grandma gets me a big jar of pickles for my birthday every year because I love pickles, dude. I love.
I like pickles.
Dude.
I've been eating a lot lately. I've been getting the spears.
Yeah.
Because like I don't like the regular fat pickles when you bite into them and it's like it's a
mess.
It's like a rubbery it's almost like teeth on like nails on a chalkboard for a second, and it's a fucking mess.
Yeah, it's a mess. They're usually like weird and soggy. I like crispy pickles. I like pickles that are borderline still cucumbers.
Okay, you're weird. That's
like,
gross.
I got some. No, dude, I'm not gross. I got some good ones from California Fresh the other day, and they were pickles, dude. They were super dilly, but they were super crisp, and they still had that cucumber taste a little bit, and they were some of the best I've ever had.
Maybe I don't know what you're talking about.
They're just really.
I like when you go into a deli and they have the jar of pickles.
Those are all soggy.
The big ass
those
one.
are all soggy and they taste really good.
They have all the. There's like 4 left. It's a giant. It's like a 6-gallon jug.
Yeah, I will never understand pickled eggs.
No,
I've never had one, and I don't.
Never going to. It's a big no, thank you for me.
Yeah, no, pickled eggs, dude. Who the fuck thought that was a good idea?
I don't know.
When, when I want to understand. It's same thing as like milk, you know, like when
pickled milk. That's really good.
not pickled milk, but just like how we came about. Like, okay, we're gonna start. We drink milk. I'm sure it has something to do with just like being a mammal and that just being hardwired into your brain. But
I think like biologically, like we know there's vitamins in there. We know that's a source of something. It's
but
weird.
How did we pull up on a cow? Like, who just pulled up on a cow and was just like, fuck it, let's see what happens? And
it makes a lot of sense if you think about it. Like, how did we know to kill a saber-tooth to eat that? I don't think people and saber-tooth were alive at the same time, but like woolly mammoths, hypothetically like they're like, I bet that tastes good as fuck. Yeah. And same thing, like, I'm sure obviously nobody just walked up to a cow and was like, hey lady, what you got down here? They saw calves, like, feeding on the udders, and they're like,
fair.
Huh, interesting. My mom won't breastfeed me anymore, so got to get that over there. You know what I mean? Like, it's probably something back in there. But
yeah, I guess that wasn't the best comparison.
I'm just a proponent of milk. I have a gallon of whole milk in the fridge right now.
Okay, ever heard of GOMAD?
GOMAD?
GOMAD, gallon of milk a day.
GOMAD, gallon of milk a day. No.
Yeah. Okay. When I was working at Sprouts, there's this dude, Sean. Fucking love that dude. One of no, I'm not fucking with you. One of the most primal people I have ever met.
I'm already jealous because you've never said I'm primal. It hurts me. I need to know more about Sean right now. Dude, Sean, I'm gonna fight him.
I started. You might get fucked up by Sean. I'm not even joking, dude. No, he's a tall, lanky ass dude. And I was working at Sprouts as a courtesy clerk. I was bagging groceries, pushing carts. See this tall, lanky ass dude pull up, gallon of milk every day. Didn't think much of it. I was just like, damn, like this dude just must really like milk. And he wasn't buying like cheap milk. He was buying fucking like Daisy, like. Okay. That fucking Rosa milk, in the glass bottle.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'd drink that a day.
It is very good. And I never asked him about it. And then once I got that promotion, he worked in the meat department. That's how
you became,
which I soon after became a part of. And so I was working with this dude 30, 40 hours a week. And I later learned like about his milk drinking habits and how he drank a gallon of milk a day because I think it's weight gain. I don't know, I don't remember his exact reasoning behind it, but I looked into it and it's a valid like bulking tactic. People just drink a gallon of milk a week. It's so fatty, like there's no way. And they would
there's protein and fat in there. That's so good because that helps muscle growth. Yeah. And bones. It's going to make your bones denser. It's going to make your fucking muscles bigger and thicker. You're running on fat, so your body burns fat, so your fat's gone. it promotes muscle growth. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah. So I talked to him about that a little bit. Dude also ate a lot of raw meat.
I've never eaten raw meat.
It's really good, actually. I've eaten my fair share of like raw meat.
I think I know what's wrong with both of you.
I've eaten raw flank. Like I've had raw ribeye, like raw, pretty much raw every jewel cut.
I guess it's okay if it's from one cut. It's not like ground.
No, I will never eat raw ground beef. That is disgusting.
Yeah, that's where my mind went for some reason.
No.
Obviously, you can't do that because that's from so many different parts. You're not gonna have. There's gonna be something that should be cooked that you didn't cook in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. It was. I've eaten raw flank, raw ribeye. It's really good. I recommend it. I wouldn't just pull up to like Albertsons or something and just like buy a steak and be like, fuck it, eating this bitch raw. It's like,
okay, I mean, I guess I eat.
It's literally like
steak sometimes.
It's just beef. It's just beef. That's all it tastes like. Like that just very distinct beef flavor.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They get from eating steak. It's literally just that with like no char. Like
I don't know. I need a little bit of char, a little bit of salt and pepper on there.
I respect that.
Yeah, you better, because that's how most normal humans eat it.
I understand it. I refuse to eat anything over medium rare. Yeah. I've never ordered a steak above
when I was a kid, I remember ordering a steak well done because I didn't understand.
Yeah. Even when you're a kid, you don't really care.
Understand.
Food is food.
I remember I didn't like all the blood on stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, I want none of the blood. So they're like, oh, you probably should order. Like someone's like, oh, you should probably order it well done then. So I was like, okay. And I remember ordering something well done, and it was just so tough. And it was at fucking Cool Hand Luke's in Santa Maria, and it was when I was a kid. And it was just like, I remember like the waitress and my parents both were like, are you sure? Dow, like, are you?
You understand what you're getting yourself into, right?
Yeah, and I was just like, what? I want a fucking. I don't want the what? Just like being a picky little kid, picky little eater.
As a kid,
asshole. I think about this in retrospect, like in hindsight, whatever. Just completely embarrassed about it.
Yeah, you're a kid, but still like ordering. Yeah, it's fine. As long as you don't do it now.
No, not at all.
I don't think I've ever actually been out.
I'll eat it if it's still mooing. Maybe not raw like you, but
Yeah, I've had like.
I like the blood in there now. I'm good with it.
I made a nice rib roast.
I've never cooked.
A couple of years ago.
I've never cooked any steak in my life. Kylie does all that.
I fucked it up. It was blue rare, and I ate about
Yikes.
2 pounds of it.
How'd that feel?
Fine. It was good.
Meat's good, dude.
Yeah.
Beef's good. Holy shit. I had elk for the first time recently.
Elk's super good.
It was a little difficult at first.
I had elk tacos.
I was like, I don't know about this.
That was my first time trying elk tacos, and it was at my very first girlfriend's house. Her dad hunted.
Yeah.
He shot an elk.
So he had real elk. I had elk at Crazy Burger in San Diego. Farmed elk probably. It was good. It took me at first. I was like,
it's a little gamey.
And I didn't understand what that meant.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how when you have, we were talking about this I think too earlier, maybe last week, when you have seafood.
Yeah.
I just taste the salt.
The salt.
Like when you get a fucking.
It's a funk.
It's a funk, and you get you swallow beach water, and you're like, that's what I taste when I eat seafood. I don't taste anything else. Like sushi, all I'm tasting is beach water,
dude,
fucking
I need to
low tide water.
to put you on good seafood, dude.
I mean, I'll give it a try. I'm definitely a lot more open-minded than I've ever been.
Yeah. You ever had raw salmon before?
No.
You'd probably it's a good place to start.
I almost did. There was this girl brought it in for. I forget what we were doing. It was something for school, and it was part of a project.
Yeah.
And I think she brought raw salmon in for the kids to eat.
Yeah.
And I had a crush on her. It was this girl, Marissa Hazelwood, and it was like 5th grade.
Yeah.
And I remember I was like, I like this girl, but I don't like her enough to try this fucking salmon. So
That's
not doing it now.
I probably wouldn't eat raw salmon at school either, even as much as I do love salmon.
I mean, she brought it. It was fresh. Like, it definitely was like, I thought about it. I was like, oh shit. I was like, you know, when you think you're about to be adventurous, you think you're about to go on that big roller coaster, you're in line, and then you're like,
No.
actually, never mind.
Yeah. Nope.
Well,
Not
I am a
happening.
little bitch, it turns out. Happened to me.
I'm a big fan of raw. I would say meats because like I prefer to not eat chicken or pork.
Because you can't eat it raw, so you're like, why would I?
I would no. I just don't really like chicken in any other form. Than
You don't like fried chicken?
I like.
You don't like
I really
you don't. Like
no.
wings?
Okay. Hot take.
See, let's hear it. Oh yeah,
Fried
now
chicken.
it's a hot take.
Fried chicken is so fucking overrated, dude. It is.
Yeah,
God,
dude.
like who? Why eat that?
Yeah, I completely. That's not a hot take.
Okay, I'm glad it's not a hot take.
If I was a black guy, I might have something to say about it, but that's just a stereotype too.
Yeah. that
So
is a
who knows
stereotype.
how, you know?
I
don't know.
I really dislike. I don't like the fried part. I don't even like chicken. So it's like.
This is just your preference. This isn't a hot take.
Okay.
Maybe it's overrated, but
I think
I'll tell you right now.
okay.
Popeyes and Cane's and KFC, like those things exist because enough people love it enough to keep them in fucking
That's what I'm
business.
saying. No, the people
So
that disagree with that statement, it is going to be a hot take to them. They're going to be like, the fuck is wrong with this kid? Never met him. I already don't like him. And that's fine.
I think people have a lot of those prejudices against me and my guests. Never met him. Don't like him. Don't like her.
Fucking, I really like chicken wings though.
Yeah,
buffalo.
Like, yeah.
It's the buffalo. Like
that's a good. See, that's normal.
you're in the
That's
perfect
okay to
spot.
like.
You're in the perfect spot for chicken, dude.
What makes you say that?
Epic Wings right down the street.
Epic Wings. Never
Epic
been
Wings. Fucking Buffalo Wild Wings is right there as well. There's
there. Is Buffalo Wild? They have good wings. I've only had them a couple times. I don't really know
they're
where they rank.
okay. They're okay.
I think I like Buffalo Wild Wings better than Wingstop, to be honest.
Wingstop is
They're. I don't know if it might be what I order. I feel like every
for
time.
wings,
Yeah. Okay.
For
Go ahead.
wings alone, I prefer Wingstop. But as a restaurant, Buffalo Wild Wings, they just have more options. They also have brisket now at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Brisket. Oh, I'll punch a woman for some brisket.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, see, you smoke one cigar and you're just like saying shit like that. You
smoke
gotta be
one
careful
cigar.
with these, dude.
You
gotta
smoke
be
one
careful.
cigar and you're like, fuck it, I am punching women.
Dude,
Let's see. You might be able to see it.
Brings it out, and
yeah,
can
you
you
can
see?
see it.
I can see Buffalo Wild Wings from
Yeah,
here.
you can see it.
Let me see. Yeah,
It's down there.
It's right by Texas Roadhouse. I have some binoculars, and you can totally see it.
Yeah, I really wanted wings
This is such a nice view.
on
We're on the balcony.
on the day that I graduated.
Understand.
I was like, you know, my dad, my stepmom, they were like, so what do you want to eat? And I was like, Buffalo Wild Wings, obviously.
Really?
Yeah, I just really wanted wings. I had been craving wings for a couple of weeks, and it was finally like I could genuinely have whatever I wanted.
If you want wings on the Central Coast, where do you go? Because they have.
I don't
Buffalo
know.
Wild Wings there.
I don't really eat up there.
You live up there and you don't eat up there? Are you fucking?
I go to slow
with me?
I go to Slow Barbecue.
Okay.
That's pretty much the only place.
The one on with the big woman-shaped statue in front of it. Slow Barbecue, is that what you're talking about?
No.
It's
There's one
the
on Broad, and there's one like downtown on Higuera.
Yeah.
Maybe? I don't know.
It's
I've
like
never.
it's like right in the middle of downtown.
I've never
It's
been
right
to.
by the liquor store.
I've never been to the one downtown,
Okay,
but I think
then
it is
whatever.
right next to a liquor store. I go there because their tri-tip sandwiches are just
Well, I think
fucking
godly.
godly.
That was a marketing ploy. They're like, we definitely have to have the liquor store next to the barbecue place. We're gonna make a fucking killing.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I think I do remember there. Yeah, there is a liquor store right there. That's really the only. I ate there and I ate at Taco Bell.
I used to eat at Taco Bell every day of my life. I'm not even kidding. I probably have had Taco Bell more consecutive days than any person that doesn't work at Taco Bell.
That's a bold statement.
Well, you know what? It's not if you know who I am.
Okay.
And I don't say that lightly.
One of my earliest memories of actually really connecting with you was at a Taco Bell. Do you remember that? Yeah. We were there for like 3 hours, dude. We were there for a long time.
You are so... There's people listening like, oh, he doesn't even know.
Yeah.
I spent so many days and so many hours in that Taco Bell in Lompoc. I knew I was thinking about this recently. Like, this is how I found out people thought of, like, outsiders saw me in the group of friends, and they thought, like, of me as, like, the like, head of it.
Yeah.
Someone needed to move their car or whatever, and they're like, one of the workers, one of, like, the shift leads or managers at Taco Bell, they like, called out, they're like, Dallas, you need to move your car. And I was like, I don't own a fucking car. What are you talking about? Like, they just saw the group and they're like, he's definitely the one with the car. He's the head of this whole shit operation where they fucking loiter in Taco Bell. There for hours, dude. And then when I worked at the hotel, I picked up Taco Bell every night.
Yeah. Taco Bell is the best, dude.
It's so good. I don't eat it very often anymore. I
Taco
can't
Bell,
remember the last time I had it.
Taco Bell becomes a lot more enjoyable once you realize that it's not Mexican food. And it's not trying to be Mexican. I'm sure it's tacos. Like, tacos are Mexican food. But, dude, when I think Taco Bell, I think Taco Bell. I don't think Mexican food. I think fucking I'm going to go eat some fucking dirty diapers. And...
Don't disrespect Taco Bell like that.
It's not it's spitting imagery. That's what it is.
Look at that. Fucking 3. Anyways, I'm sorry.
Dirty diaper. That's a soft taco.
I don't eat a soft taco. You're crazy. I've had the same order for
I don't
15 years.
I just want to clear that up. I also don't eat soft tacos. Someone at work pulled up on us and was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna order some dirty diapers. You guys want anything?" And we were all just kind of puzzled. We were like, "Fuck is this guy talking about?" And then he clarified. And I think it's the perfect way to describe a soft taco from Taco Bell as a dirty diaper.
That's such a, like, microscopic amount of Taco Bell to me. It is though. You know what? You're right. I got a party pack recently for this botched little bonfire that me and my coworkers were trying to have.
Yeah.
I was the only one who brought food, and I brought a party pack. No one wanted any of it, and it was just a bunch of bad fucking soft tacos and shit.
Yep.
You're right. It's exactly you and your coworker dead on. Totally makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm a cheesy gordita crunch guy.
That's fair.
I'll do that every day. I'll order a couple of them. They're my favorite. They're the best.
As soon as the quesarito came out, that's what I was on.
I like that, but
for years.
It's too much sometimes. But every once in a while, I could get down on quesarito.
I can get down on the quesarito at any time, any day.
Remember, we almost got Taco Bell the other night.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we were in line for a real Mexican
at an actual restaurant,
Mexican restaurant,
Mexican like drive-through place.
And
I was like, "Fuck, Taco Bell is right down the street."
I think I had already eaten by that point, so I didn't get anything with you. But
and then we settled on In-N-Out. But steak quesarito, dude.
Steak quesarito, yeah, you're right.
Anytime.
Doesn't taste like steak, but you know.
Any day. You just can't take whatever Taco Bell is making and advertising it as. You can't be like, "Oh, this doesn't taste like steak." You just take it for what it is, and it's delicious.
Exactly.
And once you figure that out, that's the secret to Taco Bell. Once you figure that out, it's so much more enjoyable.
Yeah, life is so much more enjoyable when you stop taking Taco Bell so seriously.
Yes.
You pieces of shit.
Yeah, just don't take it seriously, and then it'll be delicious. Because there are people who are like, "It's not real Mexican food," and it's like,
what?
I know. If I wanted real, it's San Diego. If I wanted real Mexican food, I would go get real Mexican food. No, I want garbage. And
I think, you know what though? That's why we were talking about. Damn, we should have recorded the other night's conversations because we're just going back to all of them now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It would take me back to that time we connected because, like I said, I've been to that Taco Bell so frequently for so long. We were there for a couple hours. Who were we with?
We were with Matthew.
Okay, naturally.
I think Ricky.
Okay.
I think Phil was there.
He worked there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That's how I knew I liked Phil. Like he could work at Taco Bell.
I think like Coben was there.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't remember. It was too long ago. But
someone was wearing a yellow shirt. Am I making that up?
It wasn't me because I didn't wear yellow
yet.
I have one yellow shirt.
Most of my photos of you are you wearing that yellow shirt.
Yeah, I wore the fuck out of that shirt.
Yeah,
a lot of my photos on Instagram are of me wearing that shirt.
I got this flannel for Christmas. I got a bunch of flannels for Christmas.
Yeah.
Like my brother got them from someone, and then he gave them to me. My last 10 photos are of me in this one fucking flannel. I cannot stop wearing it.
It's the best, dude.
It's a real Pendleton.
Wow.
From the 1980s.
That's awesome.
It is. It's like, first of all, it's a flannel. I've always worn those. Second of all, it's old vintage. I act like an old man, and I love old school shit. I grew up, everyone told me I was an old soul. I was like, okay, whatever the fuck that means. It's about as, innocuous as astrology. Yeah. Just like, okay, sure. Anyways, so it is like the perfect garment for me. I fucking tell you what. You know what? I wanted to go to Flashbacks when we went over to Spin Records the other day. Yeah. Damn. Fucked up. They have some cool threads sometimes. I have a pair of Brixton pants. Mm-hmm. To this day. A lot of pro skaters will just give their shit to Flashbacks. Yeah. That live around here. And you'll just be like, what the fuck? Was this fucking so-and-so shirt?
I didn't know that. The closest, there's a Flashbacks.
In Encinitas.
I think there's one in Vista.
There's one in Carlsbad too. I don't know about Vista.
There should be one in Vista. Yeah, I haven't been to a Flashbacks in probably about a year.
Yeah. Well,
Buffalo Exchange, though. Been to Buffalo Exchange recently.
What's that? Buffalo Exchange?
It's pretty similar to Flashbacks.
What the fuck is that?
Just consignment store,
Where?
pretty much.
Buffalo Exchange?
Buffalo Exchange.
Where's my notebook? Did I bring that out?
There's a Buffalo Exchange in PB. That's the one that I had been to pretty regularly.
Damn. That even sounds cool.
Yeah, it's just a consignment store.
I kind of want a stuffed buffalo head.
You know what other consignment store is pretty cool around here is Captain's Helm.
What the fuck is Captain's Helm? You're blowing my mind with these names.
South Oceanside. It's right next to...
I'm in South Oceanside, bitch.
It's on Coast Highway. It's right next to Revolution Roasters.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Dude, I'm not doing anything. We can go.
I don't know if you're still kicking it with the homies. Are they still downtown?
Yeah, they're still... I don't know where I'm sleeping tonight, so...
Oh, well, I have a couch, so...
Sick.
Damn. That's weird. Fucking... You
Yeah,
don't know where you're sleeping tonight? You're not kicking it at the air balls and boobs?
No, I told them that I was coming up here, and then they're just like, okay, well, if you want to come back down, you can come back down.
Yeah.
Well, because I stayed at Coben's last night.
Okay. Where does he live?
La Mesa.
Where? Okay.
It's like...
I know where La Mesa is, yeah.
It's like kind of off the 8.
By beaches?
It's a little inland. It's like probably 10 minutes inland.
Yeah, okay.
But...
Is it by City Heights? La Mesa?
Not quite.
Okay, maybe I don't know where it's at. I hear La Mesa a lot, whether you're saying it or... They have a really cool skate park.
I think La Mesa skate park itself is pretty whack. I skated it on New Year's Day, and 2 minutes into the sesh, I just bodied.
I'm going to stop you there. You don't even like skateboarding, so...
I did at that point, though.
So you didn't like skateboarding within the past 2 months, 3 months?
I stopped liking skateboarding after I moved to the Central Coast again.
Yeah, because you're really... Was it because you have to work around skateboarding?
I don't think so. I don't think that has much to do with it. I think it just has a lot to do with skating alone and skating slow park.
Ugh.
alone. Like,
For such a cool park, don't enjoy it.
That's what I'm
Do not
saying,
enjoy
dude.
it. That pool, the mini pool, should be the coolest fucking obstacle you ever get to skate on the Central Coast. And it just like, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's like the clientele there, so to speak, like the people, the culture around it.
Yeah.
First of all, it's a college town, so there's not a lot of real skateboarders there.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
people
douches.
trying it out. It's a lot of people trying it out, or a lot of people just being like
hobby.
Yeah.
They're like hobbyist people.
Yeah.
You could tell they just like stopped by like,
hey, I'm gonna buy. Okay, check this out. I'm gonna buy this polar board. Maybe some corduroy pants. Get some Nike Blazers going. I'm a skater.
The people who aren't skateboarders are like, what the fuck does any of this mean? I wear Nike Blazers. What's the problem?
Yeah, I mean, I have two pairs of Blazers. I've been known to wear corduroy pants. Like, I have a polar board right now. I have a setup with a polar board.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that where you're skating right now? That's what your your first board is? Or
right now, I'm
setup
skating a crooked board. It's the Gons reissue.
There you go. Is it a shaped board?
Nope.
Good for you.
But the polar board is shaped though.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
I don't respect shaped boards. I don't care who knows it. I don't care. When people are around me and they're ripping, I don't care that they're riding a shaped board.
Yeah.
I'm fine. My friend Dane, he fucking was skating a shaped board recently. And I was just like, yeah, whatever. They're just not my thing.
I think shaped boards can be cool. Most of them are cool, but like I see some and I'm like, fuck you. I hate that shape. I would never skate that.
But I mean, again, like I also wouldn't skate those kind of brands anyways, type of thing. It's just preference too. I'm just being an asshole. But to me, like the shaped board thing, I visit this on the podcast every once in a while. Like, it's just a gimmicky thing. Because they don't have to, like, they perfected the skateboard. It's a popsicle shape. It's a Band-Aid shape. It is a perfect good shape. Sometimes the noses are a little rounder. Sometimes they're a little, a little less round.
Sometimes they're long.
Sometimes they're a little longer. What's your favorite kind of board? Like
anti-heroes and crookeds.
Okay.
Deluxe.
Yeah. Right on.
Deluxe, 100%. That's all I have skated since 2015 or so. It's all crooked, all anti-hero. I finally decided to switch it up, and I bought a Scram board. Scram's they're like a smaller company, but like I had been following them on Instagram for years. And their boards used to be kind of hard to get because they were all like hand.
Yeah.
Like
personally made.
Not personally made, but like they were scarce.
I get it. Small operation.
And they were always just outrageous shapes in outrageous sizes because their whole team is like pool skaters. Like they're
okay. Well, if they're all pool skaters, that makes sense.
It's really hesh. Like
that's cool.
Used to be pretty hesh.
Well, I have a Alpartanen board. It's a creature, obviously. It's shaped, has a bit of a different shape to it. Mm-hmm. It's Kylie's board right now. It's her setup. I gave it to her. It's like hers to skate kind of thing. I like it, but you have to literally be doing shaped board shit for it to be.
Gotta be doing fucking sweepers and Texas plants.
Yeah, and it's just like I feel like such an asshole. It's like, see, it's me wearing my costume doing my performance. Like that's what it feels. You know what I mean?
That's
what
fair.
It feels like.
That's fair.
It feels like I'm dressing up to go. It's like if you go to the driving range, and I've done this, and you wear the like polo shirt and the pants, and you tuck them, in the golf shoes. It's like, what the fuck? Like,
you've got that fit.
Oh, I do.
Why are you not wearing it right now?
What?
Why are you not wearing it right now?
I've been wearing golf pants for like the past 6-7 months. I just recently kind of chillaxed on them because they're kind of cold. They're not warm. They're super thin, but they're so comfortable. Most comfortable thing. I realized I was getting too comfortable being comfortable, and I feel like I didn't look cool, and they weren't durable. And I was like, I put a hole in the back pocket of one of them, and I was like, God damn it. and there's like a whole like I am a thrashing motherfucker. My parents would always tell me like, dude, you fucking thrash all of your shit, and it's true. So I actually just recently ponied up some money, bought some real fucking Levi's, which I'm wearing right now.
Yeah.
These things feel like, it feels like pants on steroids. These are like what jeans should feel like. Dude, they're comfortable too.
501s, dude.
You got the 501s?
I got the old 501s.
Listen.
I got this pair.
I have thunder thighs. I can't move in 501s.
That's fair.
I need the little lycra or the little spandex or poly, whatever it is, to like stretch in them.
Well, they have that.
In the 501s now?
Yeah, they have that. I have a pair with those. I don't really like it.
Maybe. Okay.
I don't really like it. It's not my thing. Just because I like really tough denim.
Okay.
These are perfect. I got these for like $15 at Plato's Closet, brand new.
Where's Plato's Closet?
Escondido. It's another consignment store.
Listen, fucker. I'm going to go get my notebook and I'm going to write these things down because I don't want to wait till next week when I'm listening back to this to remember all these. So, give me a second. Plato's Closet. I know my roommates probably mentioned this before.
Yeah, dude, Plato's Closet. I'm going to do the bathroom.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, Plato's Closet. I went there and sold a bunch of
Got my notebook. I don't know where my fucking pens are. Okay. How long have we been doing this? Dude, I feel so buzzed from that cigar, everyone. Will's taking a piss. I'm just taking the time. What do you say? What do you say? Fucking Captain something. Captain Buffalo something. I need to get back out here. Fucking tell me what it is. Buffalo Captain. I don't fucking know. Dude, okay. Little background. Will's my friend from the Central Coast. He lived in Oceanside. I just moved from the Central Coast to Oceanside, and he just moved from Oceanside back to fucking Central Coast. So just a really funny little incidents where we're back and forth, and I think we just kind of connected that way. Through, being friends, like, peripherally, through, like, skateboarding in Lompoc, and here we are, dude, Hope you guys are enjoying the podcast. Yeah. Dude, this is probably, like, my, 8th cigar this year, and I cannot finish them. Like, I always leave, 2.5 inches, maybe 3 inches of the cigar left. Not 3 inches, that's a lot. But probably 2 inches of the cigar still. Like, when it gets down there, that shit's fucking harsh. I don't know what to do. Okay. All right, you're back. What? Okay, wait, close that door.
Close the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, you have to. Door stop's gonna stop you. That's what it's there for, oddly enough. Okay, you said Plato's Closet?
Yes.
Okay.
Platos.
I know how to spell Plato.
I'm just making sure, dude.
I'm not a retard. Okay.
Playdoh. Play-Doh.
True that. All right, okay. Grab the microphone. What are you doing? What are we doing?
The microphone.
Buffalo. What was it?
Buffalo Exchange.
Exchange. That's a cool name. And then what was it? Captain Spaulding's? What was it?
Captain's Helm.
Captain's Helm? That's even cooler. Rest in peace, Sid Haig. Captain Spaulding. Okay. Fucking where? Oh, you can move in those jeans, dude. There's
dude,
100% cotton. I can't move in them.
Yeah.
I don't understand what you're
these
talking
are,
about. Okay. First of all, look at my thighs.
Yeah, no.
I have fat thunder thighs. I am a 200-pound man. There's no moving in jeans. I don't know what the fuck the 100% cotton jeans shit is about. That's why I was wearing golf pants.
Yeah.
I'm thick.
Yeah, no, dude. These. I have had these for over a year now, and they're easily the best pants I've ever had. I'm never getting rid of these. The only thing that will stop me from wearing these is me simply getting too big. And I'm not a big guy, so I don't like
so you have room to grow, is what you're saying.
Oh, fuck.
Don't fall off my balcony.
Check it out.
And no one will believe I didn't push you.
Look at that. It's just the best fit. It doesn't get better than
they're
that.
high. It looks like someone's gonna walk up to you and be like, "Wait, bro, where's the flood?"
It's fine. The flood is fucking never coming.
Your ankles ain't getting cold?
No ankles are cold.
All right.
Not in these parts.
That's fine. Whatever. Oh, yeah, fair enough.
I mean, I've been wearing my pants like this for years, so my ankles
From skateboarding?
They've acclimated.
Yeah, I get it. That's just how you're used to them fitting.
Yeah. But no, I pretty much wore these pants 5 days a week for the first 6 months of me owning them.
I don't see any problem with that.
Yeah. Well, I just really wanted to wear them in. Like because I had been looking for a pair. I had been wanting to buy a pair for a few months before finally like finding these.
You couldn't find 501s or
no, I could. I just couldn't justify spending $60 on a pair of pants.
Well, you can when they're durable, like good like
but
that.
It didn't make sense to me because I was just so used to Dickies costing me $20 that
yeah, that's true.
And only wearing Dickies for a few years.
Fair enough.
I was in that mindset of like I'm never wearing denim.
Well, see,
Dickies and chinos forever.
I think our body types are so different that I can't do Dickies because their waists are so
small.
Yeah, but so the bigger waist I put on, I don't like the way they
fit the leg.
Yeah, exactly.
I have to size down my waist to get them to fit my legs how I want them to.
Yeah. Do you have any techniques for breaking denim in, like jeans, that you like to do?
I
obviously wearing them every day.
I never washed them. I would start to wash them once they started to smell like piss a little bit.
Mine don't smell like piss if I don't wash them. They kind of smell like a.
Well, I
like
don't
a
mean
dead animal.
I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not like.
They have that like dead animal smell.
I would get.
Smell.
I would get piss smell every once in a while. Like I don't know why.
What do you mean you don't know why?
I usually shake it out.
Piss.
I shake it out.
Stop right there, young man. When you're pissing,
there's flashback.
Drop. There's splashback. No matter.
Flashback.
I don't care if you piss on the thing.
It's true.
Or so imagine not washing them for weeks or months or days or whatever, and every time you piss, how many times you piss a day? I piss like 10 times a day.
Yeah,
dude.
I piss a lot.
Think about 10 droplets. Think about if you were around COVID that many times, your pants would be riddled with COVID. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that pit. That's why your pants smell like piss. That's why they smell. A lot of people don't fucking understand this.
Yeah.
Also, when you fart in jeans, it keeps a little bit of that in there because some days are heavier than others.
Yeah.
Like some farts are gnarlier, and your jeans are just it's gonna stick to those jeans. You don't wear your underwear every day. You fucking wash them. You know?
Well,
jeans are just right on the outside.
Also, like, I'm really hairy.
Yeah, me too.
So, like, I'm sweating all the time.
Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah,
that's true.
So my pants, they take a beating, dude.
They take a fucking beating.
My pants get shiny sometimes.
Especially
they
get waxy.
They get waxy.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, these get waxy?
I'm trying to get these waxed in right now.
So I wouldn't wash them. I would wash them maybe once a month. The first
about it.
6 months of me having these, I washed them probably 5 or 6 times.
That's what I would do with jeans.
But now I wear them once or twice and then I just wash them.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's another good thing to do is just fucking wash them. Like they get beat the fuck down in the washer.
They really do. I think that's the best way to break in jeans is I know people don't want to, especially like if it's a nice blue. Like I love the color. I don't want this color to fade any faster than it has to.
Yeah.
So I don't dry my jeans.
That's really funny.
I wash my jeans and then I hang dry them.
Mm-hmm.
I usually actually put them right on this chair.
Yeah.
And let them dry. Why is it really funny?
Because I really like I could never see myself wearing denim like that dark, like that fresh. Like that's like some like crisp ass denim.
You think so? I don't think
to
I'm
me,
crisp.
to me, yeah.
What it is to me, it's the contrast of the stitching
Yeah.
with the denim that I really like.
I like really faded denim. I like super light washes.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I grew up like a very goth wannabe kid, so like
Yeah.
dark is just like what I'm drawn to as a color scheme.
get a black pair, dude. Like,
Nah, black pairs suck. You know why?
this is a good wash of black.
I agree. I like that. But when the certain kind of when you get black Levi's or you get black jeans, sometimes the stitching when you see it and it's a vertical, just looks like a bunch of like rough vertical lines on black denim.
Yeah, no, you can see it.
Because I hate that. I can't see it on yours. Yours is fine.
These are horizontal, actually. It's diagonal.
Diagonal, yeah, like
these
that's
diagonal.
good. But like I can't do like there's a lot of black denim that has vertical like stitching and fabric.
I know exactly what you mean. I hate that.
Disgusting.
I have a pair of gray
hate
501s that are like that.
Kylie actually has a pair it's not so bad on, and I'm like, okay, these are fine because she's wearing them. I'm not wearing them. I don't care.
Yeah.
But I'm very picky about my black jeans, and I used to never dry black jeans ever. Keep them dark. Keep them black.
Yeah.
You know, I love a good dark black skinny jean. Like that's a pow. I need to get another pair. I was rocking these Altamonts for the past year. They're starting to fade a little. You gotta. I think to me in my closet, I need like a dark black skinny jean or a slim fit. Slim fit now because I finally tapped out to how beefy I am. Where like I have to do a straight fit, sometimes a slim fit if it's like stretchy enough.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I've always been into. I can't do shit that's not tapered. I just can't do it. Like it looks weird on me. It looks like I'm wearing parachute pants when I look down.
I get that.
Just the way I'm built.
Yeah,
It's kind of weird.
It's flattering for you to have a slimmer, like taper fit to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Matches your body.
It.
So like this, you couldn't fuck with this kind of shit.
I could do that. I don't think. It's funny because I like when I look at that, I'm like I couldn't wear pants that were that like
long,
form fitting.
Oh, okay.
But I feel like these are pretty skinny.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know.
Like your silhouette, is very similar to how those jeans look on you. I don't know. I could draw you, fucker.
Yeah, good.
I mean that with love when I call you fucker. Just to let you know.
No, I didn't take any like.
I know. Just sometimes when I listen back to these, I'll hear how I talk to people, and I'm like, damn. I hope everyone knows we're cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not actually upset.
I have definitely like said a lot of shit and like not meant it how he said it or understood how it could like come off.
Oh, you've been in a relationship too, Will? What do you know?
Yeah, I have been in a relationship.
Had no idea.
Today, I was really stoned this morning. Like I don't really smoke too much. Like
yeah,
weed.
Yeah, me neither. Real casual user.
And so me and Coben like smoked this spliff, skate park, and like I got too. I wasn't too high to the point where like I was like anxious. Like I was just quiet. Just couldn't figure out how to fucking talk for some reason.
You're quiet anyways. That's not helping. That probably made you real quiet.
No, but I don't know. When I'm with Coben, I can't stop. I can't stop talking. I'm always saying some stupid shit.
Oh man, I really should have kicked it with you guys today. I'm a little jealous.
No. I mean, I didn't really talk, and so like we go to this liquor store because like we're both thirsty. We're both like just
cotton mouth.
Yeah, and so I go like grab all the shit that I'm gonna get, and I'm like up about to pay, and I was looking for the eye drops because like I could feel that my eyes just needed like something.
I've been around you. Well, you're stoned often enough.
Yeah.
I've seen your eyes when they get real red.
Yeah, and fucking my shit gets red. Yeah. But you can feel it. You can your eyes just like you can feel that they want to be moisturized. And I didn't realize the eye drops were like at the front counter, right beneath where the dude's like scanning all your shit.
Yeah.
So I like give him everything, and I think he finishes and like goes to grab a bag or something, and I just like toss him up on the counter, like not thinking much of it. So he rings everything up, and then like I put my card in, and then he's like, "Oh, I didn't see you put this up here." Or like, "Oh, I didn't see this." He was like just being like super like just weird about it.
Well, he has to cancel his. He has to.
Well, I had
avoiding the tab.
I had already finished paying. I just felt bad.
Oh, you were walking out with it almost?
No. It was just on the counter.
Yeah.
Like, I had finished paying. I had just thrown that up there when he wasn't really looking, like without thinking about it.
Yeah.
I just threw it up there and figured he would get to it, and he didn't. And he saw it, and then I think it was just way too high. I just like overthought it, but yeah, it was like, dude totally thought I was trying to steal those, but I just
No, he didn't. He was just like,
timed it
fuck, you fucking snuck this one up on me. You were overthinking it, for sure.
Maybe. I don't know.
You've been a clerk before. You know what it's like when you like think you're done and then someone just like has
okay,
you're like, okay, sorry,
fair.
we have to do another one because I didn't see these. Happens to me at fucking my job too, you know.
Yeah.
All kinds of every place. I used to work at Walgreens. That shit happened all the time. Those fuckers. You know who goes into Walgreens?
Who?
People who need drugs in the pharmacy. They're usually the craziest people you'll see. That's what happens when you work at a fucking pharmacy, a drugstore rather.
Fucking Walgreens, dude.
I love that job, dude. I wish I could be 18. How was I guess I was your age. I wish I could be 21 again, working at Walgreens, just like saving up money. Just got my first car. It was a ugly hunk of junk. It was a Ford Taurus from the 90s.
It's awesome.
It had 70,000 miles on it. A fucking 20-something-year-old car.
That's nothing.
Yeah, nothing. I know. That's why I said it. It's fucking nothing.
That is nuts.
70,000 miles. My next car also only had 70,000 miles on it. It was a Subaru Legacy Outback.
I like those.
I hate them, and I hate Subarus now, and I hate that I ever wanted an Outback, and I realized that they're only for lesbians, and I get it.
That's funny.
My friend JP has a cool like WRX or like I don't know, whatever one of those type
cool
of Subarus.
Cool one.
I think it has like a hood scoop and shit.
Yeah, it's the cool.
It's like a cool Subaru. Probably knows what he's doing with it, type of thing.
Yeah, dude,
I've seen some.
I almost bought a Subaru before I bought the GTI.
Yeah. What's GTI stand for? I don't know anything about those
It's like
type of cars.
Fucking injection, some
Gran Turismo injection.
Gran Tur. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. It's some. It's like not. It's some European fucking.
Yeah. Right on.
Bullshit.
But that's like that has its own
the injection.
Like,
it was Grand Tour, like that's one thing, and then the injection was like it's like GT I. It's not GTI.
Lowercase I. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Bullshit.
I know what you're saying.
But
barely.
Before I was even really considering getting the GTI, I was looking at WRXs. Like that's what I wanted, and I almost bought a really nice one for about $5,500. Just
nice.
Complete, pretty much everything redone.
Oh.
But I was offering 55. Some other dude flew out from Texas, offered 7,000, and the dude that I was gonna buy it from, like, he wanted me to have it, like, because I test drove it, like, I just didn't fully have the money at the time, like, I test drove it and he like just let me beat the fuck out of this car.
That's cool.
Because he knew, like, I wanted to buy that specific car for a reason.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, like, just do your thing. Like, I get it. And yeah, he held on to it for me for a while, and then he was like, hey man, like, this dude just hit me up with $7,000, and I was like, just do it. Like,
yeah, he's like, hey man, you're awesome, but $1,500 sounds really good right now.
It wasn't even that. I think it was just like, just wanted to see if I was like okay with him like selling this car. I was like, dude, it's your car. You're making $1,500 fucking bucks.
Well, some people would be. He did the courteous thing. Regardless of whether you were going to be okay with it. Yeah. To just have it sell it out from under you like that. Yeah. Would have been real rude. Yeah. Even he did the courteous thing. Let you know, like, hey man, like, someone's offering me more money for it. Yeah. I know you've driven this car. It ain't weird. You're overthinking that too. Are you high right now, son?
I know. I don't know. I really wanted that car though, and
What year was it?
It was 2004.
Okay.
But the reason that I wanted it, like what I wanted to do with it, is what he had built it for.
So you were like, I don't even have to do this shit. He's already made it for me.
Exactly.
I get it.
It was so tastefully done in my eyes.
God, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's so much because listen, I'm sure you love your GTI. Like I bet you put work into it.
I'm 100% sure that like I'm a lot more happy with this car now than I would have been with that car.
That's surprising because I hear you complain about it a lot.
Because I love it. Like it's a
you
shit
complain
box.
about things.
It
you
is
love.
a shit box.
I love you. It's not though. It's not. It's a nice car.
You don't have to live with it every day.
I don't. But
You don't have to listen. Hope it turns on every time you fucking put your keys in there.
I know from personal experience that when you build something, you love it, but there is part of you that just wants the complete version so you don't have to go through all this bullshit. I know, like, I would so much rather have, like, an audience, like, with like this podcast. Like, I would have so much rather had what I had to work for than starting with nothing. But, like, it has made me appreciate it more. But I fucking complain about the fucking podcast all the time now. You know what I mean? Like,
it's like skateboarding.
Exactly.
I hate skateboarding the same way that I fucking hate my car. Like,
you love it, but fuck that thing, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that car, I bought it for $5,700, and I have dumped about the same amount into it and just work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I blew the engine 6 months into owning it because I just didn't know. I didn't know what I was doing. Like those cars are a lot to just jump into without. All I knew when it came to buying that car was just like I always liked them. Like I always thought they were like just interesting, like little cars. I drove it. It was some of the most fun I had ever had driving a car. I had the money in cash.
Wow.
I was like, okay, I'm buying this car. Drove it home, and a few weeks later, check engine light turns on, and it just stayed on for about 6 months. You know, I just didn't have the money, didn't have the knowledge to take care of.
You didn't put a code reader in there or anything?
I did. No, I knew all the codes that it was on. I just didn't know what they meant. I had the internet to look towards, to use.
You didn't have someone to like help you fix it or anything.
I didn't have anyone to tell me what to watch out for. Like,
but
it was
you figured it out.
I figured it out. Now I know that car, like the ins and outs, and like I've taught myself.
That is so much better than having to go to that WRX and go, I didn't build this way, but one of the doohickeys malfunctioned. You know what I mean? This is how fucking car oriented I am.
With cars, you learn as shit breaks. That's just how you learn. Like, if something breaks, you're just like, okay, well, I guess I'm learning about this, and then you learn, and then you're like, fuck, that sucked, but won't happen again.
It's the fucking same fucking shit with every little thing. I think that's why, in my eyes, like, you're a very mature person, like, you're a very adult person, like, that's a very manly, like, cool thing. My brother is so good at figuring things out, like getting frustrated with them and then taking them apart and figuring them out, rebuilding them, and now he has all this knowledge, and I'm such a bitch, dude. I don't know anything about technology. I don't know anything about like I have someone else like mix the audio for this, you know what I mean? Like, I don't do any of that. Like, I haven't done shit to my 4Runner. I haven't fucking done any, like, I am a little bitch when it comes to those types of things. I haven't learned how to cook.
I know a lot of people like that, and I completely understand it.
Oh, it's horrible. I'm basic.
No, I understand it because that's how, like, That's how you don't fuck yourself up. If you just have someone that knows what they're doing, like, do things for you, then you have nothing to worry about, you know?
mean, yeah, like, that's what business owners do. They're like, I don't do this, I hire someone to do this for me.
Exactly, which is fine. Like, that is...
I guess, but there's listen.
But in my head, there are certain things, you know, like, as, like, a man. Like, for me to consider myself and respect myself as, like, a man, a young man, a growing fucking boy, like,
yeah,
there are certain things that I feel like you just kind of, every man needs to have a knife. Every man needs to have a good knife.
You ain't no kind of man if you don't carry a knife with you or have a knife on you. I got a knife. I got two of them. They were gifts from my dad.
Yeah, no, I got a knife right here. Everyone needs to have like a good pocket knife and a good, like, either chef's knife or like steak cutting knife.
Well, see, I don't have those. I have one tattooed on me. Is that okay?
I thought you had a good knife.
No.
For some reason, I thought you had a good knife.
My mom has those knives. I always did my videos on Instagram in the kitchen. She has all her knives up there. Dude, I have cast iron pan written on my...
When's your birthday?
Next month, 25th.
Okay. Now I know.
Okay, yeah. Anyways, moving on. You have to know certain things. I can't just be getting away with not doing, you know what? I am lacking some personal responsibility, and it make honestly, like, I could be a better person. Like, I could learn more about the things in my life and be like taking things apart, putting them back together again, whether it's your emotions, your relationships, your car, your fucking guns, like anything, like it's like your personal responsibility to take like those things in your life. And I'm not doing, like, cooking. I don't know how to fucking cook. I do not know how to cook. If you were like, hey, cook me something, I could.
You make scrambled eggs?
Oh, yeah.
There you go. That's all you need.
But I'm just saying, like,
that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I like scratch the surface of like, okay, I got that far, and then I just stop. Like, I don't know how to skate any better than I did 5 years ago. Like,
that's also fine. I'm right there, dude.
It's not, though. I'm so competitive to an extent, and then I'm like, what the fuck?
It's a helicopter.
Oh, damn.
Watching him, dude.
Pretty close.
I know, he's low.
I could probably shine him with a light. You got a light? Let's flashlight. Let's fuck him up.
No, we gotta dude, those lasers, those green lasers that you can actually see him.
Yeah, Oh, those big ass. You can pop balloons with them.
Could fuck it. Can you?
Yeah, you haven't seen those? Like, do you remember? I don't know. You're a little bit younger than me.
I've never seen that.
Have you ever seen Attack of the Show?
Never even heard of it.
Okay, Attack of the Show was this really cool, like, I wouldn't call it a variety show. It was like a technology and lifestyle show on G4 network.
Yeah.
And they'd have the, like, gadget of the week or whatever, some bullshit. And I remember this is when they first had the fucking lasers. They had the green lasers, and they literally were so powerful, like, you could pop balloons with them.
Yeah.
And
I've taken a few of those to the eyes before.
Oh, maybe that's why you needed those eye drops. That's why your eyes get so red.
Yeah. No, it's probably when my fucking head hurts. You know, from years ago. Getting those to the eyes.
Nah. I think you're fine. You seem fine.
My dad always brought them home. So me and my brothers, we're 9 years old. Fucking doing 9-year-old things with lasers.
Sticking them in your ass.
I almost said yeah. I was almost like, yeah. Oh, dude, I'm glad you know. I'm glad someone else.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Who doesn't?
Fucking shining each other in the eye. Yeah. That one time I got it so bad that it actually hurt.
Yeah, fuck yeah. A laser getting in your eye,
yeah.
I bet. Shit hurts. You're seeing an extra thing in the sky all day.
Yeah.
You're like, oh jeez.
Like, holy fuck, there's a sun and there's an anti-sun.
When we get a black sun? What is this? Oh shit.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
Well, we wrap this bitch up and figure out what we're doing tonight.
Okay. Yeah, I'm done.
Thank you for being on my podcast, Will.
Thanks for having me, dude.
All right. Let's have you on again soon. Next time you're back.
Yeah, should be done soon.
All right,
soon enough.
Cool. Thank you, man.